Earlier this spring, Redwood Voice tagged along with members of the Sierra Service Project, SSP, to view some of the work they have done in the community, and check in with a local homeowner who has worked with SSP before. The California-based organization provides youth volunteer contracting work to disadvantaged community members, primarily elders. Megan Taylor, the executive director of the Sierra Service Project, shared some background on the organization and their work in Del Norte.
Our office is based in Sacramento, California, but we work all throughout the West. We've had community partner organizations from Idaho, Oregon, Nevada, Washington, I forget if I said that, California, Arizona. So every summer we work in a handful of communities. So Del Norte has been a very popular one for volunteers to come to, because a lot of people aren't familiar with the Redwoods and don't know about this area. So it's a cool opportunity for them to learn about the community and all that it offers, and also, do some good work while they're at it. So although we have a long history in Del Norte County, we're based in Sacramento. So over the past 50 years, we've worked in a lot of different communities, but we've loved working in Del Norte County since 2013 or so continuously, and before that in the 90s. And so it's awesome to have relationships that span across years and stay connected and do what we can to follow up on projects and make sure that they're still lasting for a long time.
50 years, that's quite a long
50 years,
time.
yeah.
Construction coordinator Alex Shick described what it's like working with the Sierra Service Project.
So we primarily work with youth volunteers, so middle and high schoolers. So as construction coordinators, we help organize the project and lead the project, and then volunteers take it over from there. So adults are here to supervise and lead the youth. It's quite amazing. The youth really take initiative over the projects. They really feel motivated, and they are really inspired about what they can do, because often people aren't given the opportunity to learn how to paint a house. So not only do we get to help preserve this beautiful home, but also the youth get to really learn about what they can do.
Ronnie, a local homeowner who had their house repainted and trim replaced by the Sierra Service Project, shared their experiences having youth working on their property.
It's a little strange because like I said, I live by myself, and and I'm kind of hermity. But I work during the day, so I wasn't always here. But I just kind of closed my curtains a little bit and let them go. Yeah, it was kind of comical too sometimes to listen to them talking, because I would have my window open. But yeah, it was fine. Yeah, they did a great job every day. They cleaned up well and put everything exactly back to where it's supposed to be. So yeah.
So how'd you come to find out about the Sierra Service Project?
Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how many years ago, but my mom did get help. And the house was painted too, the opposite color, matter of fact, red and a brown trim. But yeah, and then I see the flyers around the community and stuff. It was rewarding to let them.
Yeah.
Even though I was like, yikes, a little, the first group looked like youngers, but I'm like, well, they got to learn, start somewhere. So yeah, and each day I looked and I'm like, well, I was so impressed with their work.
And what does one have to do to qualify for work from the Sierra Service Project?
Great question. We have a pretty simple form. It often depends on funding and where we have funds available. We basically try to match the volunteer hands that we have with the funding available and then the project needs. So there is some questions on the form that asks, where do you live? We want to make sure our volunteers aren't driving an hour away just to drive an hour back later that day. There are some income qualifying questions, but most people qualify. And, at times we do prioritize folks with elders or children or other, family makeup needs that might be a higher priority than others.
For more information about the Sierra Service Project, or to participate as a staff member or volunteer, you can visit www.sierraserviceproject.org, email info@sierraserviceproject.org, or call 916-488-6441. You can also follow SSP on Instagram @Sierra Service Project. For Redwood Voice Community News, I'm Ethan Caudill-DeRego. Disclaimer: as of the time of upload, I am in the process of becoming an employee of SSP.